All right, we back. We back at it again. Welcome back to another live edition, live installment. We are just on the eve of the first game of the season against North Dakota State. I want to talk about some of the expectations and key highlights for this first game. What to expect? What do I think I should expect from this first game? So I kind of went over that yesterday, but I want to go over it again. Everybody is talking about it. A lot of analysts from the North Dakota State side are talking about it. And what are some things that I'm going to look for? One of the things I'm going to be looking at is on the offensive line. You know, sometime in these games, we don't really think about the offensive line really like that. It just comes together, you know, like when you're watching a game. Now, I must admit, some people watch the game from a different lens. Especially if you're a former player at that level, you see the game differently. Just like you take 5 people and they walk in the same building. Their perspectives are going to be different in that space that they're in, based on their past experiences. Maybe you're an architect. Maybe you're a painter, maybe you're a graphic designer. You'll look at that space differently. So people look at the game, they look at it differently, I must say. I'm looking at it this year from, I like to look at it from an entertainment aspect, right? It's entertaining to me, to watch the game. I just want to see a good competitive game. But this year, I'm going to be analyzing it from a technical perspective, after the game, like what went down. That's what I want to do this year. I've been listening to a lot of people that I feel that have, that educated me a little bit. I played, but I didn't really look at it that seriously, like, then I'm looking at it now. I watched a lot of football in my life. So I know what a good team looks like, but I never really looked at it from a technical perspective, really. Analysts do it, but it's nice to hear from people that actually played at that level and get their breakdown. And it made me a little sharper. And now I'm looking at it from that perspective, takeaways from this game. There's going to be a lot of takeaways from this game. There's going to be a lot of storylines to build off from this game. Caught on camera. Yo, what's going on? There's a lot of takeaways from this game, man. First off, I'm expecting Jordan Seaton to start. So I'm going to be looking at him to really see what he do for this game. I expect him to be okay. He has a really good coach in Phil Loholt, and who is not far removed from the NFL game. So I'm expecting him to be okay. His true freshman season, so we get to watch that storyline. The other storyline is the rest of the offensive line. We know Tyler Brown didn't play last year, but he gets to step on that field again. It's going to be something to see if he's out there. And a lot of the other transfers, Khalil Benson, I'll be looking at. Justin Mayers, Tyler Johnson. Even Zelinkas. Zelinkas is getting a start. He had a lot of meaningful minutes last year, but this year, I'm looking for him to come into his own now. He come from a background of centers, in his family, so I know he has the fundamentals down. I'm not worried about that. But now he's the man. He's the man now. And he certainly looks like it. He's gotten bigger than he doesn't even look the same from last year. And you get to watch these young men grow up before our eyes. And just a comparison from last year to this year, he looks totally different. He put a lot of work in that weight room, from what I see. Jordan Seaton put a lot of work in the weight room as well. Also, Shador. Shador looks a little different. He looks trimmer, and he looks like he's ready to go. So that's another storyline. Shador. I'm expecting him to have a career day, and reminiscent of the TCU game. I'm expecting him to come out full steam ahead. He seems super focused. This is what I just see from looking on the outside in, right? I'm not privy to the whole practice, but just from looking on the out, they give us enough, just to make us feel like we're a part of the team. I'm talking about Reach the People Media, the pregame show, and Bucky's Well Off Media. So we get enough to see, just enough, right? I don't want them to give it all us to it, because we need some kind of surprise for the first game and for the season. But just from looking on the outside in, they look laser focused. So I'm expecting a team that's not going to be playing this first game. They're not going to be playing at all. And yeah, they're not going to be taking this. They're not going to take this team lightly. North Dakota State, from what I've been researching, they're not a bad team. They've been at the top of their conference. They've been very successful in the past years. So they're not a team to sleep on. And so they're going to come out and give it their best. They are, under the lights. Primetime lights. This game starts, I believe, at 8 p.m. First game of the season. Everyone is getting prepared for their season, but I'm sure people are going to tune into this. So it's going to be, I want to go back and look at the stats, the television stats from this game, to see how many people tuned in. It's going to be some people to tune in, because people are ready for some football now. It's around that time now. The weather's getting ready to start changing. People are ready for some football. So a lot of people are going to watch this. What's going on, Stanford? You think so, KMS? You said Seaton will be fine. That's what's up. And Hello D said Jordan about to get exposed now. Why you say that? But so yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be a game to watch. There's a lot of moving parts in this game that I just didn't really think about, really. You appreciate a good game, but there's a lot of moving parts that go into making a team successful. Everybody got to do their part, and it's an ultimate team sport. I remember Coach Prime said, I just need you, for every play, I need everybody to give it 100% and do your part, right? And one person can't just do it alone. And you need the supporting cast. You need everybody to be in sync. And that's the beauty of the game that we like to watch, when a team has it in sync. Like Michigan last year. They had it in sync. But there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes, and a lot of years of preparation for that to happen. A lot of experience for that to happen. Like Jim Harbaugh had a lot of experience to get to that point. He just didn't get there overnight, but we do appreciate the results, but a lot of work go into it. Everybody can't do it. Everybody can't get out there and put that helmet on. If you do, you're a bad MF if you can put that helmet on. You're a bad mofo if you can get out there and put your body on the line for this game. You're a bad MF. I don't care what position you play, But yeah, man, I think a lot of people are going to be watching that offensive line. That's the first thing. They're going to be watching the offensive line, then they're going to see the defensive line. Can they stop the run this time? Can they stop the run? because it all starts up front, and then the linebackers are the supporting cast. Then you have the last line of defense, which is the secondary. And I'm not worried about the secondary at all. They brought in number 8, and number 8, did he come from Oklahoma State? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. McKinney, did he come from Oklahoma State? Somebody let me know. So you have him. I'm going to be looking, paying attention to him. He should be able to have a good game. Coach said in the practice that a lot of the scouts were talking about him. So he's going to be watched, I'm sure. And, we got Travis out there playing both sides of the ball. He's going to get a lot of snaps. Then the running game. You want to see if they can establish that running game. I don't think they're going to have a problem with that running game this game. I don't think so. I think they'll be fine with the running game. I really do. And there's been some talk on the starters. Did they release the depth chart, or am I tripping? I think North Dakota State released theirs. I don't think Colorado released their depth chart, so I don't know. I don't know who's the starters. I really don't. I'm not close to the team like that. I don't know. Oklahoma State, thank you. I thought so, Oklahoma State. So he has some experience there from the film I watched him when he was at Oklahoma State. So I'm looking for him to be solid. Not even worried about him. Not even worried about McKinney on his side. Definitely not. All right. And definitely not worried about Travis. Definitely not worried about Sylvan Craig. As far as the linebackers are concerned, I think they're going to heavily improve this year with the help of that defensive front. Okay, and I've been hearing a lot of good things they saying from Shane Cokes. He's moving over a spot. He's not the nose tackle. So look for some good things there to happen since he was playing out of position. So, yeah, there's a lot to look at. That's why I can't wait for this game. You said McKinney, Travis, Preston Hodge, no-fly zone. Yeah, so it should be a no-fly zone event. Yeah, they should be able to shut down the passing game. Now, I'm glad you said that because, okay, I'm pretty sure I've watched enough games now. Not enough. I watched enough highlights from last year. North Dakota State. I watched enough of their highlights to know that they like to run that ball. I watched enough. I'm pretty sure they're going to come in and run that ball. Pretty sure of it. Now, here's the thing about them. They play 2 quarterbacks. Both of them are mobile. Number 7 is really mobile. So when they switch quarterbacks, look for that quarterback to run. And I'm pretty sure Colorado already knows that. They did the skinny on this team already. They already know that. So when he comes into the game, he's looking to run. He's looking to run. And he can run. He can run. And he's very slippery. So they'll definitely have to watch that. But with that secondary, with these linebackers, I don't think they're going to have a problem. But that is a area to focus on when he comes into the game. And because I was watching their games, the last 3 games they had last year, they were doing it. Well, they did that all season. They played both quarterbacks. But the other quarterback can run too, but it's going to be more traditional when he's out there. They're going to be running it, and short passes, stuff like that. I'm not sure about their receivers. I didn't get that far in my research. If anybody can tell me about their receivers, let me know. I'm working. That's what I'm gonna do today. Look at their receivers. Now I know they lost one of their main go-to guys to graduation, So he's not there anymore. But they still have a lot of experience coming back. They have a lot of experience, especially on the line. So they're looking to shine in this game. They're looking to shine in this game because they're the underdogs. That's what the people are. They're giving Colorado a 9.5-point favorite, right? So they're already coming in as the underdogs. It's an away game for them, but this is every opportunity for them to shine because they're on national TV. First game of the season, everybody's watching. So if you a player on that team, you're like, you know what? This is my opportunity to audition, maybe for a next level job or whatever the case is. My name now is in lights. This is the biggest platform. It is the biggest platform. It is. It's still the biggest platform because all of the media outlets are talking about it. It is the biggest platform because Dion is there. Coach Prime is there. That's why. It's just the way it is. He's the talk of the town. He's not even playing. He's not even playing, and he's the talk of the town. That's just the way it is. So, with that being said, it will be big for them to pull out a victory. It will be big. That will literally, I'm telling you right now, that will break the internet. Not break the internet. That's not enough to break that will be the trending topic for the next 3 days, man, after that game. Next 4 days, actually. And then, they'll say, oh, man, like, what are they going to do now? I don't expect that to happen. I'm just telling you. But I'm just, I got to go over every scenario. I don't expect that to happen. I'm betting. I'm not even a bettor on sports. I'm not a bettor on sports. But I'm betting on this one. I think just because just been following the team and I just want to see him do well, right? Just want to see him do well. I like a good storyline. I like a good I just like a good sports storyline. It's a nice distraction, from what's going on in the world, with politically and different things like that. So I like a good sports storyline. And you know what I like? I like a David and Goliath team. I like the team where people don't think they're going to go far, but they go far. And this team has the potential to do that. David and Goliath, they're not going to do anything. And, I experienced that. My alma mater, VCU, they went to the Final Four one year. They were not expecting this when they had the coach Shaka Smart there. They were not expecting to go that far. I'm just telling you. And nobody in the school expected them to go that far. No one. No one. I'm telling you right now, no one expected Virginia Commonwealth University to go that far in the big dance. No one. Everybody brackets were busted. Everybody. But they believed in themselves. And I remember Shaka Smart talking to the team every day. And it's reminiscent of Coach Prime talking to his team. I'm telling you, it's reminiscent. How he talking to them now, that's what Shaka Smart was doing the whole season. You guys believe in yourself. Nobody believe in us. But let's go shut everybody up. Let's go shut everybody up. Actually, let me do some research. Give me 1 second. Let me find out what year it was. This has been a while. Okay. VCU went to the Final Four in 2011. They made an impressive run as the 11th seed, becoming one of the most memorable Cinderella stories in NCAA tournament history. I was actually a student at the time there. Because I went back to school late again. And I actually was a student at that time there when that happened. I love a Cinderella story. I'm telling you, this sounds like it's going to be a Cinderella story here. It sound like it sound like this is going to be a Cinderella story. I don't know why. And maybe it will, maybe it won't, but I feel like it is, because everybody is talking against, everybody is nitpicking against this coach. And what's the problem? Like, okay, he banned one reporter. It's happened before. I mentioned in my video that I just dropped that some of you might not remember, but I'll explain it. I'm sure some of you will if you follow politics. George W. Bush, you know, he was the president of the United States. His dad was one too. During his presidency, George W. Bush had banned a reporter. Her name was Helen Thomas, if anybody remember. Older lady. She used to ask him tough questions. But it's the way she used to do it. And he just didn't like it. He didn't like it, man. And he would not pick on her. He didn't ban her. But he wouldn't pick on her. Like he wouldn't, when the president have their press conferences or whatever to talk about whatever, she would be front and center. She's been like that since the 1960s. She's covered a lot of presidents, all dating back to the Kennedy administration. That's how long she had been around. She's no longer with us, but this is how long she has been around. She's an OG when it comes to reporting, spot reporting and all that stuff. She's an OG in Washington, right? She was. And her questions used to make headlines when her and George W. Bush used to go back and forth with each other. It used to make headlines. And I thought it was funny because I used to like I used to like to see their exchange with each other. And she always kept it 100 with him, right? So he stopped questioning. He stopped pointing to her to ask questions. And then eventually he went back to her. Eventually. That's not what happened here, though. That's not what happened here. But my point is, it happens all the time. Coaches they will purposely not call on certain reporters. It's happened before in sports. But when Coach Prime do it, it make national headlines. And then one coach said, he's not ready for the prime time. He's not really ready. Well, what do you mean he's not really ready? This is not like it's his first rodeo as a coach. It's not his first rodeo. As a college football coach. Right? So it's just that he felt the need. He's like, listen, let's focus on other reporters. And there was another reporter that said to him, I might have to ask you tough questions. Is it going to be okay? Of course it's going to be okay. That's not why that wasn't his reason for banning the other guy. It was, so he felt like there's a personal attack going on. That's what he felt like. That's what he feels like. And I'm not speaking for Coach Prime. This is what he said. So asking him tough question, there's no tough question. He don't play football his whole damn life. There's no tough question when it comes to football. There's no tough question there. Okay? There's no tough. I honestly don't understand. I think they might not remember that he was in broadcasting. I don't know if they remember. I think some of these reporters are too young to remember. But that Sean Keeler is not. He's not too young. You know what I'm saying? He's not too young. Then again, he might be too. I don't know. I don't know how old he is. Some people that I think I'm younger than, I'm older than. I swear to you, yo. I was talking to this one guy yesterday. I always thought I was younger than him. He told me his age. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, you how old? I said, you know how old I am? And me and him just shared a laugh. I'm like, holy crap, I'm getting old. But anyway, maybe he too young to remember. I don't know. I don't know how old he is. But Some of them reporters are too young to remember. I'm just telling you, they are. He's been in broadcasting, and he excelled at it, because I remember. So there's no tough question when it comes to football for him. There's no tough question. But again, he was talking about, he just simply posed a question to the guy. Hey man, do you have a problem? Like, what's your problem? Like, why are you doing this if you have a problem with us? I'm just paraphrasing, right? I'm not saying this is Coach Prime direct, right? I'm just paraphrasing how I remember it. What's up, the man above? Long time no see. That's it. That's all he was asking him. But he wanted to have that. He wanted to have that conversation right there. He put him on the spot. He was like, "Okay, what's your problem, man?" He said, "Well, let me just ask this question, and then we'll come back." No. I want to know what the problem is now. And if you can't, there's no questions coming from you. So that's what happened. But asking him a tough question, there's no tough question when he played the game for so long and he was a broadcaster. There's no tough questions with football. I could see if you ask him something about politics, that might be a tough question, because depending on how he answered the question, that can open up a can of worms. So that might be not that he can't answer anything about politics, he might not want to. So that's what I'm saying. So football, there's no tough question for this coach. There's no tough question, man. So for the guy to say, listen, I'm going to be asking you some of the tough questions. Like, what are you going to be asking him? Like, because X's and O's and his takeaway from the games, that's not tough. He's an expert when it comes to football. So, yeah, I was a little surprised by that question. Like, it's almost like, look, I'm going to be attacking you now. Can I do it? That's kind of what I thought. You said ready for game day, Scope Buffs. You said, I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2 years ago. That reporter is the reason why the media can't attend CU practice. That could be it. That could be he made a leak some stuff. I don't recommend the media coming to the practices anyway, because they can leak some stuff. So yeah, those practices should be closed. Those practices should be closed, or you should be able to sign a non-disclosure or something. Those practices got to be closed. Just like if I attended the practices, I wouldn't talk about it. People like, Max, what do you think about the practice? Only thing I would say is I thought the practice was pretty good. They worked hard. I wouldn't talk about any specifics about the practice, because I probably wouldn't be invited back up there if I did. No specifics. Just like, general stuff like Seton is working hard. The offensive line looked good. General stuff. Not that, this is the scheme they were working on. Nah, you can't do that. Even I know that. Because teams out there, they're looking for anything. Remember when Ray Lewis said that he looked for every little detail? He will watch film for hours and hours and hours and hours to look for little details. Yeah, they're listening for little details. So yeah, you don't want to talk about it. So, you recognize him from a couple years ago? You got a good memory. Stanford, get around. Stanford, you remember you from years ago. But yeah, man, it's going to be good to see back to football again. you know, and hopefully they can make it to keep playing after New Year's. You see what I'm saying? Everything go right, they're playing after New Year's. And that's something. And the season has been extended for everybody. That's why football, man, is starting. There's going to be a few other teams I'm going to be following as well. You know, like some of the older players that left, some of the other players from last year that left. I'm going to be keeping up with them to see what they up to. But for now, there's a lot of the spotlight is on. And some people, they excel when the spotlight. Some people want the spotlight. You said the media was told not to ask a former coach who was having memory issues any questions per family and CU admin. It was the coach who keyed the phrase, "I'd rather be dead to wear red than wear red." Okay. You said the North Dakota State coach is cool as hell. Can't do nothing but respect the man, other than this game. Yeah, he had a lot of good things to say about Coach Prime too. He just want to go play some football. Listen, it ain't no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? He's like he like what Coach Prime is doing and all that. He just want to come in and win. You know what I'm saying? And you can't nothing but respect that. He just ready to play some football. He ready to compete now. He ready for his team to compete. You know what I'm saying? He know Colorado has improved, but they feel like they can come in and win, man. They feel like it. You have to feel that way, and to play this sport, you can't feel like you're gonna lose, man. You got to feel like you can come in and take over at their home turf. So, I don't want to put this out there, but obviously I have to talk about it. What will happen if CU lose this game? Well, this is what I would say to that. You got 11 other games to play to make it right. You got 11 other games. One game can't make or break the season unless you trying to get in the play. Unless it just depends on everybody else's record and who they play. It could actually, every game does matter. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every game does matter when you trying to win a playoff bid and stuff like that. You trying to win a Big 12 title. Yes, certain things matter, but it won't. It still got 11 other games to play, but that will be a huge blow, though. But they need to win this game, without a doubt, because they're thinking they got other things work. They trying to think Big 12 title here, or at least play for the Big 12 title. So yeah, the record does matter. It actually does. It is a lot of hype surrounding this game. The reason why is because of the whole storyline, right? Because you would think, okay, this is a second year rebuilding team. What's the hype about? It's just Coach Prime, the whole storyline. That's what it is. And the way, see how he's on camera right now? It's like reality TV. It's really good for football, man. I honestly think this storyline is really. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I wasn't checking. Football had got boring to me. Okay, and I know a lot of other people that's tuned in now. I got them tuned in because I talk about them all the time. I got them tuned in. I tell people because with my business, I meet people all the time. Like, yeah, I got a page. They're like, really? Yeah, I got a page. Tune in. I got people tuning in off the street, off the streets. I'm like, listen, man, tune in, man. Tune in. Tune in. They like, man, you ain't got no page. I said, yes, I do. Yes, I sure do. I sure do, man. You said, and Coach Dion wears a big red cowboy hat on that new KFC commercial. Does he really? He wear a big red hat. I didn't see the. Did I see the commercial? I didn't see the commercial. Maybe that's a subliminal, Mike. That's a subliminal. You say you pimping out Colorado football. Yeah, I'm promoting myself. I sure am. No, I'm not pimping the football. I'm pimping me. Pimping my channel. I sure do. Because they don't believe me. They be like, yeah, I consider myself a damn analyst, yo. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a sports analyst. That's what I am now. Right. I'm a sports analyst, man. I cover Colorado football. And they don't believe me. This one lady was like, oh, yeah, what's your channel name? And she started typing on her phone, man. And she found me. She said, oh, my God. I was like, yeah. I'm a sports analyst, yeah. I work from home. I'm a sports... I can talk. I'm a sports analyst, man. I need to get cards made. You feel me? Yeah, if you like football, tune in. I'm a sports analyst. Thank you, Stanford. I'm a sports analyst now. I mean, what's the difference between me and Stephen A? It's just that everybody know him. That's the only difference. I can do what he's doing, and I'm doing it. But I do it in my own way. I got my own lane. I stay in my own lane. I don't really have any gimmicks or nothing. It's just me sitting here on this microphone. And I do work from home because I'm in my home office right now. Oh, and by the way, people that do this, if you're making any kind of money, hold on, let me time out. For anybody that's doing this, let me just give you a piece of advice. You can write your home office off. You can thank me later. And it's a certain percentage depending on where you live at. You need to go research it. You research the IRS, whatever the percentage you can write off. But yes, please write your home office off. Oh, and another thing, you can write your cell phone bill off too. So you can thank me later. So you have to calculate the percentage that you use your phone to make your business. What percentage? Is it 75%? Is it 85%? Is it 65% or is it 50%? If it's 50%, you can write 50% off. Some of you use StreamYard. Oh yeah, that's a write-off. The amount of the subscription you pay for StreamYard, you better save that and write that off. Because you getting royalty payments from YouTube. They call it royalty payments. Remember I said it. Yes, you have to figure out your square footage, or Stanford, you can write off the standard deduction if you don't want to get into all that. But you have to research what the standard deduction is for your state, for your home office. So, yeah, they consider them royalty payments. Now, they changed the status with the IRS. Your payments are considered royalty payments. So, for anybody that's doing a YouTube page, hello, there's a lot of you, and I know some of you are listening. You get royalty payments. And read the fine print on Google, please. Please read the fine print. Take time, because y'all make content, so take time to read the fine print. There you go. Now let's get back to it. I'm talking about the clothes that you wear to present yourself on camera. If you buy clothes just for YouTube, you can write that off because it's uniform. For those that was going to the games all last year, you better have written them trips off. Those are free trips. Free. The ticket that you bought is free. You know why? Because you were making content out there. You were there too. That was a business trip. So y'all better know. Y'all better know. You guys better know. And always research the taxes each year before you start your taxes. Research it, because the laws change each year. The tax codes change each year. So there we go. We back to it. So yeah, man. Um, it's a really so it's a lot for this game. But that's what the hype is about, man. Because of the show, Bucky got something to do with it. Make no mistakes about it. This wouldn't be working like this if it wasn't for Bucky's camera, man. I'm just telling y'all that. If it wasn't for his camera, this wouldn't work. You said food, hotel, and transportation, right? The food is a little tricky. Like you have to, you don't want to abuse it. But yes, if you went out there, you had to eat. Yeah, save your receipts. It's a business trip. Like I had went to LA. That was a business trip because I was out there doing content for my other channel, filming content. So I turned into a business trip. But yeah, it's really, man, the whole hype around. It's exciting, man. I'm looking forward to it now. Like Coach Prime said, that we're hit the expectations now. What are we expecting? So I definitely can't wait for them to come out the tunnel, man. I definitely can't wait. Hey, DJH, what's going on? What's up, TJ? I can't wait. Yeah, you had to have the receipts for the record, Stanford, right? Even computer stuff you buy. If you bought a new laptop, stuff like that. And for people that do ride sharing, it's a lot you can write off with that. But yeah. It's man. But everybody gonna be looking at the offensive line. My fellow Nebraska fans are gonna be watching this game. They're gonna be right, Mike. Y'all gonna be interested in this game. And because you guys are the second opponent. So they'll be watching to try to get some film to see what's up here. Let's see what they have to prepare for. Well, they already been watching film, but let's see what they have to prepare for. You said most new creators have no idea. Yeah, you can write a lot of stuff off. Like when I saw the people going to the games last year, I'm like, man, y'all better write that off. Yes, indeed. Write your ticket or everything because you made content. And they don't realize that they getting royalty payments. These are royalty payments. You said Nebraska better focus on UTEP. Okay, TJ, Mike, what do you think about that, y'all? He said y'all better be focused on University of Texas El Paso. Yeah, that's their first game, right? So, yeah, yeah. All right, Mike. Let me see here. All right, let me look at Nebraska's schedule. Hold on a second. Let me look. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, University of Texas El Paso. Then y'all have obviously Colorado. Y'all got Northern Iowa, Illinois, Purdue, Rutgers. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me go back. Oh, Rutgers come to Nebraska. Okay. Oh my God. Y'all got to play Ohio State. Whew. Y'all got to play Ohio State October 28th. After that, UCLA. And then after that, USC. Oh my God. Then Wisconsin and Iowa. Y'all got a tough. Y'all schedule is tough in the end. Y'all got a really tough schedule. And y'all got to face Colorado early on. Y'all got a tough schedule this year, Mike. Y'all got a tough schedule this year. Y'all got a tough schedule, man. Woo, y'all got Ohio State. Damn. Yeah, y'all got a tough schedule. You see, yeah, UTEP ain't that bad from what I heard. Yeah, they got a tough schedule. You said gassing up UTEP is crazy. What's up, Chris Sue? Haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Chris, what is it? Chris O? Chris O. Damn, you say you wouldn't be shocked if UTEP beat Nebraska? Golly. Jeez. You said, man, I've been locked in on my Auburn Tigers. Oh, you Auburn fan? Auburn in the house. That means you're War Eagle. Okay, War Eagle in the house. See, even War Eagle tuning in to prime time. Got War Eagle in the house. This is gonna be something to see, man. It's gonna be something to see. 50-yard gain pass, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. You're gonna keep hearing that name. 40-yard gain, Shedeur Sanders. To Jimmy Horn Jr. But yeah, man, it's Tuesday. Just got one more day and then Thursday. So what I'm gonna do is Thursday I plan to maybe go live like around 6 on here just to give you all the links and stuff, and then wait for the game. Wait for the game to start. Travis said his legs are light. He said he ready to go, Mike. Travis said he got his legs under him now. He ready to go. Shout out to we had a fallen player. He needs surgery, baby T.O. So I don't know if he's out for the season, but he's having surgery. So I saw he posted that on his Instagram. So he's going to be out of action. I know some people were looking to see what he was going to do, but he's out of action right now. So, but we got him for the years ahead if he don't play this season. He got a lot of years of eligibility left. But it's always tough to see somebody get injured, though. You don't want to see that. Yeah, Cordell Russell. Okay, he isn't out for the season. He may only miss. Oh, he may only miss one game, and he got to have surgery. Hey, man, sports medicine. Sports medicine has advanced. Do y'all feel me? Okay, so thank you, Cam, for the update. Thank you for the update. So shout out to Cordell Russell. We wish you a speedy recovery. Yes, indeed. Speedy recovery. He's young, so young people recover fast. But yeah, it's going to be... Mike, are you going to that game? Are you going to the Colorado game? Somebody I know in here is going to that. I don't know if Mike, you said you were going to the game. But because I wanted to get some like B-roll footage from somebody. But I believe I don't know. But yeah, Cam, the team is ready now. They ready now. They ready to go. And we saw the progression throughout training camp. I mean, starting with spring practice. You know, starting with spring ball. And then summer session. And then training camp. They are now ready. They ready to go. They ready to go. And I'm also looking at the special teams this year, how the special teams look. They ready to go now. You said the feeling in Boulder is starting to pick up. You can feel the excitement in the building in Boulder right now. Yeah, it's ready now. The guys are now ready. They ready to go. They ready to go now. They ready to go. They ready to go, man. They ready to go. All the preparation is over. It's almost over. I mean, they still got a little bit, but the main preparation is over. Now it's time to go get some money. You see what I'm saying? It's time to go get money now. Now it's time to go get money. All the talking, it's over. Let's go get some money. Let's go get the money and be done with it. Let's go get the money. But I'm telling you, the media is very fickle. They're gonna be like, that was, yeah, they scored a lot of points, but that was North Dakota State. And they have a first year coach, and yeah, that was North Dakota State. But they have to play Nebraska next. You know, they got to go in there, and then they beat Nebraska. Well, they have a first year quarterback. You know, Shador's a senior. What do you expect? What do you expect? Let me stop. You said how my boy Colton Hood is doing? He said he's a starter. Haven't heard much for him since he left Auburn. I'm not sure who's starting. I'm not sure. I don't think they put out a. Did they put out a depth? Let me see. Cam, did they release an official depth chart? Because they didn't even release an official depth chart last year. I couldn't find it. You said Colton Hood is a straight dog. Coach Prime loved this kid. What was it? What is he? Let me look at the depth chart. They don't have a depth chart. Yeah, he brought in some official dogs. He brought them in. Oh, he usually put them on Twitter a day before the game. I'm going to wait then. I'm going to look to see. But I haven't seen the official depth chart. You said that's why North Dakota. Is there a rule on that? He said that's why I know. Do they have to release a depth chart? That's why I know they're screwed. They won't know the depth chart until the day of the game. They don't know who to prepare for. I think the usual suspects. I would if I was North Dakota State, I will be preparing for certain people, knowing that they're going to be out there. It's not too hard to figure out who's going to be out there, but then again, you still want to see the depth chart. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Oh, you mean what is his jersey number? Or his place on the depth chart? I think so too. You say you think he's going to be a problem? I think so too. That's a big guy, man. But I'm assuming for the offensive line, I'm assuming the starters are Jordan Seaton, um, Khalil Benson, Tyler Johnson, um, obviously Zelinkus, and the other guy, the other transfer that came in. I'm assuming those are the starters. I'm assuming I that's it. That's the main. I'm assuming. Or maybe they're going to have a rotation. I'm not sure. I'm assuming they're going to put more than that up, Mike. More than 21 points. This is going to be a I don't want to keep saying a blowout. I don't want to keep disrespecting the team, but I'm going to say a rout. Now, if this game is close, then that they're better than we thought they were. Yeah, Justin Mayers, DJH. You said what the new offensive line Cordell did to the defensive line. I missed that. I believe I did see it. What did he do? Yeah, that new kid they brought, he looked like he looked like he ready to go. Looked like we might have to be seeing him out there pretty soon. He looked serious. He looked serious. You said I'm counting the O-line starters and linebackers. Let me see the linebackers. Let me look at the chart. Hold on one second. Because I can go off memory, but I don't want to mess nobody's name up. Let's look at what they have here. That's what I had wanted to do. I want to go over. Okay. All right. We said Zelinkus. Let me find out who the new offense. Let me see. Wait, what was the new offensive lineman you were talking about? You say you think Travis is addicted to that video game? He says it's been so exciting for him and fun and happy. Yeah, he stay on that game, Mike. But he get paid though. I mean, he get paid to stream. He's getting paid doing that. You said these daily hit pieces are predictable, right? Yeah, they are hilarious. It's hilarious at this point. It is. Yep. You said his name is Cardell something. All right, let me look at the and he just came in, right? All right, let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure of his name. Not sure. Cam, what is his name? If you listening. Oh, Cardell Thomas. Oh, let me look. 'Cause I know he stood up. Okay, I see it. He came from this is the one from Florida A&M, is it? Yeah, it is him. He's a former 5-star offensive lineman. Yep. Yeah, former five-star offensive lineman. He drove one of our defensive players back into that. Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Well, he's a former five-star, man. He just can't. He's coming to the big platform now. I remember when Coach Prime had him stand up. Remember, that's him, right? The one that he had stand up. I saw it when he stood up. I'm like, wait a minute. I said he looked like he coming to take somebody's position, in which he still can add people. Well, no, I don't know if it's a grad student. I don't know how it works now. If you're still in the transfer portal, I don't know if he could like add people this late. I remember Juju came late last year. He came to training camp, but I'm not sure how that works. But I know he's a grad student. He could play right away. Yeah, Yeah, I saw that he played at FAMU. You see, yeah, began as a five-star recruit for LSU. Yeah, he looked like he ready to come take somebody's position. Yeah, I did see the drive. And that other kid that I was talking about yesterday that stopped that defensive lineman in his tracks, he might be ready to go too. You might have to keep an eye out on him too. He stopped him in his tracks. He put grown man hands on him and stopped him in his tracks. And just the way he looked at him, I was like, damn, man, he looking like Joe Alt, man. He looking like Joe Alt out there. But yeah, the reinforcements are in the building. So I expect him to more than likely we'll see his jersey out there. You said Shermer said Thomas could be. He probably is now. Contextual. That means he is now. That's what that means. Damn. You imagine that? How long has he been with the team? When did anybody know? When did he show up? Like, has he been there for about 4 weeks now? Because you know it takes a while to get. I don't know how long he's been there. How long has he been there? I had said this before. There's some players that will just come to your team and they cannot be denied. There's some that just come. You just can't deny them. When I saw his face, I'm like, oh man. I was like, he came there last week. Yeah, remember how I had said it? I don't know, DJH, if you remember. Remember I said Coach Prime can add people at the last minute? Remember I said that? It was a one live chat ago I said that. I said he can add people if he need to. He can go in that portal and get people. And sure enough, he did. If he feel like he missing something, he will go get it. Yep. He will go get it. I bet you he knew the kid already. I wouldn't be surprised if he knew that kid since he was younger. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I know he introduced him when he stood up, but I just wanted to know how long has he been with the team at that point. So he had just got there. Yeah, he was ready to take somebody's position, fam. You can see the way he was talking. Some people just like, yeah. He said just left the salt, man. Stop, man. Come on, man. He ain't just leave the salt mines. Oh, you just left the salt mines. My bad. You said school. You said school had already started. Yeah, it can happen that way. You just got to get him enrolled. You got to get him enrolled. He got to pass the physical, and now he's on the team. It can happen just like that. Somebody was telling me that, and that's why I had said it. I said, don't be surprised if they add one more, if somebody come on. Oh, when Benson was in, yeah, because he got to add depth. Right, you got to add depth just in case somebody go down, just in case. Just in case you got to bring a reinforcement in, and he sure damn did. What the fuck? When I saw him, I'm like, who is this? And that other kid, that it's another, ain't it another new offensive lineman? That kid that stopped that guy in his tracks yesterday. I haven't seen him. Like, or maybe he has been there. That kid look like he ready now. Like he ready to go. Yeah, man, they not playing this year. They not playing. They not having him on the ground. Telling you they not. You say he was injured, okay. Wait, who was injured? That guy I was talking about yesterday? That kid I was talking about yesterday? Man, he looked like he is ready to go. He gonna be on that plane when they travel away. He gonna be on that plane, yo. Just in case. Yeah, they got help. You say he went to LSU and transferred from LSU to FAMU. Yeah, he good now. He good where he's at now. He was hurt at LSU. You said seeing Sat Lewis versus Low Hope in the trenches. Yeah, I love to see it. Yep. No, they not loafing this year. It's no way. There's no way. There's no way they loaf. They got people in that depth chart that are eager to play. They might do a rotation. They might do a rotation. Expect to see it might be a rotation on that line, or if they do have the right combination, to be the same ones out there. No, they improved on the offensive line. I already know that. I'm just waiting. We just gotta wait for the confirmation Thursday. I know they improved. I know they did. I know they did. Yeah, you can't if you truck somebody to the ground and pancake, you don't help them up, for sure. You just laugh at it and walk off. You say you got to see it first, right? I understand that. Yeah, definitely. That's why we can't wait for Thursday. Yeah, you got to be nasty as often. Nah, I'm not helping you up, man. You trying to get to my quarterback. But you said that kid he drove that man to the end zone. Lord have mercy. That man is ready. He ready to go. I'm sorry I just got here, but somebody's position has just been gone. Yeah, I got your position. I'm sorry. All right, coach. Where we playing? What's the play? Let's go. Dog. It's a kid now that I'm watching in high school. As soon as he is eligible to go to high school, people are going to be wanting him. It's funny to see him play high school. It seems like he's a grown ass man. Somebody might need to check his birth certificate. I believe they did check his birth certificate because he seemed like got a beard and everything, dog. Grown ass man out there in high school, sophomore, just trucking people and laughing about it. Just trucking people, man. 300 pounds. Trucking people. he had this one defensive lineman. He grabbed him like by his jersey and just started shaking him. I think the kid was talking trash to him. He lifted him off his feet and was shaking him. It's crazy, man. There's still, I mean, I don't know how late it is. They could still go for depth again and bring more in, but I think they're done. Yeah, he mean it this year. Operation Protect the Quarterback. As if, like, he deserves to, for a quarterback to be that good, he deserves to have opportunity to let that ball go. Like how Michael Penix was. He deserves to have that type of protection. Or Notre Dame protection. You know? To really showcase that arm. Because he really need that protection. He need those 3 seconds, man. Because really, they're the bodyguards, man. He need protection. He need Floyd Mayweather bodyguard protection. Where the fuck he find these people from? You ever see his bodyguards, man? One of his bodyguards, that guy got to be like 7 feet, 500 pounds, yo. 7 feet. I don't know where he found that guy from. You say you expect blitzing? Yeah, they going blitz. You say have to pay top dollar for players who already want to come play. Yeah, they see. Yeah, see. If they were willing to pay top dollar, I don't know. I can't count pockets. I don't know what Colorado was doing on the back end. I'm talking about the back end money. I don't know what their back end money looked like. But I'm pretty sure they could have got what's his name from Texas. I know he was. I know he would have came after, but obviously somebody else offered him a life changing money. So you can't compete with that. But if they were able to compete with it, they would have got Walter Nolan, man. They would have got him. He follows everybody on the team just about. He follows people on the team. If he had the right amount of money, they could have got Isaiah Bond. They could have got him too. Pretty sure of it. But Texas, I don't know what they offered that kid. They offered him something. They damn near kidnapped him. Like, you coming with us. That's it. You're coming with us. Can't wait to see what he did with the D-line. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Damn, Friday night. So you got to do what you got to do. Thursday night lights. Prime time. Everybody gonna be home from work. It's gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, that defensive line gonna look a little. It's gonna look better. They got the kid from Pitt there. You know, they got the kid from Pitt. He played at Pitt last year. Deion Hayes. I know he probably starting. I just don't know who's starting, but I'm pretty sure he's out there. If I'm a betting man, Deion Hayes is out there. If I'm a betting man. I'm pretty sure of it. Pretty sure he's out there, yo. Yeah, and Okunlola. Yeah. He said both of them were Pitt's top pass rushers last year. I'm expecting both of them to be getting a lot of minutes. Yep. He said there's so much hype around the game. Yeah, because we want to see what the improvements are. Did they correct the mistakes? I'm pretty sure they did. I'm sure they did, but and then also it's like the cameras behind the scenes. It's like reality TV. That's what the hype. That's why it's so much going on, TR. Yeah, man, they got the house coming at them. It's different this year. Things is different. What they say last year price is not this year's price is not like last year's or however it go. It's a different price now. Yep, he stacked the coaching staff and then got the personnel in. You said they want to see Coach Prime fail. Yeah, well, some do. Yeah, and he not even playing. So it's just crazy to me. It's they got the dogs on that line now. See, that's what they tell me, and I think you guys have been saying it too. Like that's what separates Power Five from the rest of the leagues. The trenches. The trenches are bigger and faster. So that's what he needed to upgrade to have a fighting chance. To make it competitive. He had to get that. He missed it last year. He had some last year, but they had to develop. Because remember they saying, well, he's not developing. Yeah, he is developing. Isn't Amari McNeil still there? Yeah, so he is developing. But they ready to go now. They ready to go. They are definitely ready to go now. They ready to go. And then he said, you know what? Let me just bring one more piece in, and brought that offensive lineman in, man. That looked like he just ready to take somebody's position right now. He like, I'm pleased to meet you, but I'm on the track to the NFL. But pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. I'm only here for a couple years, and I'm off. I'm getting my name called. But pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Yep. That's what you need, man. You need the beef on the trenches. You said, unfortunately, Derek McClendon was cut from the Carolina Panthers. Oh, they found out today? Did they started doing their cuts today? I didn't check. Was it today? I'm assuming it was today. Hard to make the NFL, man. NFL is like hitting the lottery. I had a friend of mine. He played for Rutgers, and then I had another friend played for Florida State. And my friend from Rutgers was like, he went to Giants training camp, and he made it all the way to now, like how they're getting cut now. He said, "Bruh, these dudes." He said it was like I was playing machines, yo. He said it was a different level than college. He said it was like a whole different level of hitting. He said everybody came to camp. He said with no question about nobody not being in shape. No question. Everybody was in shape. In fact, he said one of the players was telling him, he said, welcome to the NFL. There's no off season. We work out all the time. We work. He said even if we're on vacation, we're working out. But he didn't obviously got cut, but then he started working for the front office. He got a job with the Dolphins. But Thursday night. It's Thursday night, right? Thursday night. I'll be there. What's up, Big LT? But yeah, that theory, like you talking about with the offense, with the trenches being bigger and faster, that's what they needed. You're like at you at a loss if your trenches is not fixed. That's what they tell me. At that level, you at a disadvantage. But nowadays, the way things are playing out now with the back end money, I'm not even talking about NILs. I'm talking about the back end money. Let me see. The Oregon coach, Dan Lanning, he gave a price. I forget how much he said it cost to maintain his roster. Was it 17 million or 12 million every a year? I think he said about 10 to 12 million to maintain that roster. So he gave a big number. I just don't remember the exact number he gave, but it was in the millions. It was in the millions. And like I said, that back end money can bring you the players in. It's just the way it is now, man. The players are getting paid. Even though the players been getting paid, but it's been under the table. But now it's out in the, you can legally do it. There's a player on YouTube, he was talking about being on the practice squad for so many years. And each year that you're in the NFL, your practice squad pay goes up each year that you're on the practice squad. He was just breaking down the NFL checks and stuff like that. And it's crazy, man. The state tax, you got to play in every city you play in. Except if you live in Texas. You're exempt if you live in Texas and maybe another state. I'll be streaming a game on my other channel. I'm gonna give the link about 5 hours, about 2 or 3 hours before the game start. But anyway, it's on ESPN though, right, guys? You can just see it on ESPN. But I'm not streaming it here. I'm streaming on my other channel. And then I'm just going to take that stream and make it private because, YouTube be tripping. But anyway, it's on ESPN, I think. So you'll be able to watch it regardless. It's on ESPN. You just go to the ESPN website. Be able to watch it there too. Prime time. I thought it started kickoff was 7:30. Now they saying 8 o'clock. So I don't know. When is it? 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. I'm gonna be ready, man. Gonna be ready. But yeah, he got some dogs on that team. They ready, man. See, we don't see the whole practice, so we don't know. But it's gonna be on full display Thursday night. You go like, damn, they look like that, because you don't see it from you see a little bit from Bucky camera, but not much. 8 p.m. Yeah, they not playing. They mean business. We got to protect this quarterback, man. Forget that. But guys, I'm going to catch you later. I'll be back at some point. But I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow to get a link out tomorrow. But I'll be back for the link tomorrow. I'll give y'all the link if y'all we all want to watch it together and whatnot. But yeah, man, y'all have a good one. 48 hours, man. They ready to go. It's crazy. They ready to go, man. That's all I can say. But all right, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one.